Thank you very much for having me. I'm happy to be here. Yeah, it's a very small event. I mean, so there's quite a few people coming down for it. So you mean true, true. We are on the upper side of the world.
And here they are. The Eggies knees started with the original Eggie of Zoe, then uncommon Eggies are Jolly Orange Bunny, Ricardo Leone, Ratcatcher, Manfred McKechnie, Kylothian, Tilani Bressler, Grant Harris. Our rare Eggies are Niels Klaassen, Ken Duff, Fist of Sons, Clayton Bacher, Christopher Crane, Christoph Swartz, Clinton Riddell, Ivan Kalitz Crockett, Robert Wild, Stefan Engelbrecht, Kamikaze Badger, Kahuna Koala, Legendary Liliana, Shadow Panther, Philip Thompson, and Craig, the Hungry Monkey. We love you guys. You're all amazing. We thank you so much for your support. We couldn't do half the stuff we do without you. So I really do appreciate it. We're going to be trying to push to get you all at this festive season. We're trying to put together a little festive something for our patrons. And we're hoping that comes off. But I'll keep you guys posted about how that goes. Again, just a huge shout out to our patrons. Thank you so much for your support. It really does mean the world to us.
Yeah, I am on this Wednesday. I'll bring some cool brews. Some. I was like, maybe I should play Mono Black, but that's a bad idea. That's not fun stuff. No, mine's not fun. Oh no. So whenever you install a new driver, it resets everything. How about now? Can everybody hear me now? That means I've got to do the whole thing again. Oh dear, let me make sure that that's working fine. Okay, that's fine. Alrighty, okay, can we hear me now? Nocturnal Night 88, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Is there anybody out there? Let me know that you can hear me. Do I have to do the whole patron thing again? Got Crispin, okay, cool. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, we did the shout out to the patrons and we're doing something cool for them, hopefully over the festive season. Then we got on to talking about the fact that we got Visions coming on Command us again this Wednesday night, bringing a fun brew, or so he says. I know that Run Rabbit is going to be playing Mono Red Goblins, so that should be cool. Heard the patron shout out. Alright, cool. So couldn't hear me when I came back here. It's just the most bizarre thing. Alright, fine. Thank you, Nocturnal Night. I appreciate it. I see also we have a new follower while we were away, so, Overlord ZA, thank you for the follow. So we're happy to have you on board and joining our little troop of peoples. Those of you who are watching, you can see next to where the video is playing, so sort of over there, where it says National Commander League 2022 Regional, and you can see a whole bunch of things. So let's get into that right now. Ryan, you're here because on Saturday the 19th, which is this coming Saturday, you guys in Poch are hosting what now? We are hosting the EGG National Commander Regional for the Northwest. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, Commander is a great event. So we always enjoy Commander in Poch. It's our biggest, I guess, moneymaker, if you would say that. Moneymaker's good. We like moneymakers in Magic. That's the way things work, so that people can buy more cards, play more Magic, do that kind of thing. That's the way we go. But this is, I mean, so for those of you who don't know, I can't imagine that anybody in the community doesn't know at this point, but we ran a series of qualifiers over 12 stores across the country. The stores that had the best turnouts for those qualifiers won the right to host their regionals. For two regions, however, that was kind of moot because there were only one store in each of those regions, and that was in the Eastern Cape where it was the Den, and in the Northwest where it was Protea Poch and the Poch guys up there. So you guys kind of got yours by default, but I think it would have happened anyway because it's definitely where more Magic is played is in Poch, up in the Northwest. But you looking forward to a good day on Saturday? Yeah, I'm looking forward to a good turnout. I'm looking forward to good decks. Hopefully no one brings something nasty.
Remember, there's band commanders for a reason. No Corval nonsense or Creek. Looking at you, Keela. I know you and your Creek is a problem.
Okay, so yes, for those of you who don't know, please check out previous posts on our Facebook page, and we will be putting it up on the website as well. There are 4 commanders who are banned in our EDH events, not in our CEDH events. Only from EDH. Just keep that in mind if you are planning on going through to play in the regionals. And on that note, the way we've set this up is that there are 4 qualifiers. I think it's 4 qualifiers who will come to the regional for free. Yes?
Yeah, that's what we have.
Okay, and then other people can buy their way in for $160, get yourself a seat at the regional. You still get a chance to win some of that awesome prizes that are up for grabs. And if you win on the day, you'll win a free seat at the final. So that's also kind of incentivized, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you can come slap me like people slap me in Commanders. Who doesn't want to do that? I mean,
okay, I don't know. I mean, you say that like it happens often in Commanders, and I don't think that's true.
I mean, when I play Minotaurs, which I probably will on the day, if you guys want to see it, you can slap me because Minotaurs suck.
Okay, so shall I tell you? Shall I show you? Since I'm going to be there, I mean, I'm going to be at the event. I may as well come play, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Do you want to see who I'm going to bring?
Oh boy, let's see it. Oh boy.
Bad Santa's in the house.
Hey,
John Arenicus. John Arenicus. For those of you who don't know, John Arenicus says the following. John Arenicus is a 3/3 elf wizard for 2 and Demir. At the beginning of your end step, target opponent gains control of up to 1 target creature you control. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on it and tap it. It's goaded for the rest of the game, and it gains this creature can't be sacrificed. And then it also says whenever a creature you own but don't control attacks, you draw a card. Right? I'm going to give people presents.
Oof.
Maybe not presents they'll like, but presents, you know. Anyway, I thought that might be fun. Nobody will like me. I'll make a terrible name for myself and I'll lose all my friends. But hey, what else is magic for?
Yeah, just like making friends and enemies at the same time.
All at the same time. But let's quickly just go through a couple of things. So just to let people know, we're working on a bit more prize support for the regional in Potch at the moment. So we don't want to give away too much because there is some stuff coming up. What I can tell you is that there are Love Your LGS's promo cards up for grabs for the players up there. So we're looking at some of those gorgeous soul rings that you can see in the picture there. There's a couple of Bolus's Citadels. There's some Judge Special with Swiftfoot boots. Things like that are up for grabs for the players up there. There are also some packs available from Commander Legends, the something of Baldur's Gate. What was it?
Yeah, it's Baldur's Gate Commander's Legends.
Yeah, but it had like a name. It had like a full name. There's something of Baldur's Gate. Anyway, so there's some cool cards in there. That's where John Arenicus comes from, by the way. He's from that set. So if you want some of those cards, those are there. Also some new Capenna boosters in the prize pool, as well as some Crimson Vow. Now, all of those prizes are courtesy of our amazing partners, Unplug Yourself, who really have come to the party in terms of providing some incredible prize support for this event. And if you think the regionals prize support at this particular point looks good, boy, you should see what the final looks like. And then, Ryan, did we talk about a playmat?
Yeah, I heard there's a playmat. There's a pretty playmat for someone to win. Hopefully that person is starts with an R.
Starts with an R. I mean, look, my second name is Richard.
Oh, there we go. Then
So,
you might take the day.
you know, I mean, that would work, right? That could work.
Yeah, that would work.
Am I
We can
allowed-
arrange it.
I don't know if I'm allowed to win my own playmat though.
I mean, if you played for it, probably you can win it.
I mean, if I paid my entry.
Exactly. If you
And-
paid your 160 rand, you can join us.
I think I may have to do that. But before we get on, I tell you what, why don't we show people what that mat looks like? There you go. There you go. That's what the mat looks like. It's quite sexy. It's a go wide mat, so it's a bit wider than normal, but it's got all of the Commander League artwork all over it, the Leave Your Mark brand, and it says regional top 4. So What I can tell you is that because of costs, etc., we aren't able to give playmats to the top 8. But what we are able to do is say that for EDH and CDH first place, they get a mat, and for EDH and CEDH second place, they get a mat. If there is no CEDH which Ryan, I believe, might be possible in Poch.
CDH isn't a big thing.
Then top 4 will each get a playmat.
Oh boy.
So that's a thing to look out for. I see Scarpod1 says, imagine how much better it would look with Pokemon on it.
Depends on which Pokemon.
I was going to say, depends on which Pokemon.
None of that Charizard nonsense. We're all Squirtle boys here.
Them's fighting words, I believe, in the Pokemon community.
Exactly. We're Blastoise boys in the house.
Pikachu?
Oh no. It's a bit cliche, I think.
A little bit of a cliche. But it had to be done. We're talking about Pokemon. I see Kahuna's not here this evening, so maybe we'll get away with this. But we can always talk to Kahuna about some kind of Pokemon event. Maybe he can run something and we can help work out some cool Pokemon playmats. I don't know. I've never seen an actual Pokemon playmat though.
Yeah, we can put Dark Magician Girl and Dark Magician on those playmats.
Yeah, Scarpod says shame. It must be hard to like the wrong Pokemon. Oh dear. See, we're getting into trouble here. We're treading in waters that are too deep for me. So So just so everybody knows, those of you who are watching, if you're in the Cape on Sunday, the second regional is taking place at the Warren. So keep an eye out for that. That's also going down. Again, same rules apply. There will be 4 people who will qualify, don't have to pay for their ticket to play, but anyone else is more than welcome. Pay $160, you jump in, you get a chance to win some of the same prizes that are available up here. All the regionals have the same prize support, so it's not like you're going to miss out on any particular card if you don't play it at that particular regional. And that's going to be available. Kendra Duff is going to be running that event down at the Warren. So keep an eye out on that. We will be posting a lot of stuff about this on the socials over the next couple of days, just to get people aware of what's going on and where things are happening. And then next weekend, on the 27th, are the final 2 regionals at the Den and at Sad Robots. The Den in Port Elizabeth and the Sad Robot in Germiston here in Joburg. So those are the last 2. Don't drag that. No, we're not. No one's talking about that game. Night. What game? That's not a game. No, we don't go there. Do you see this, Ryan? Do you see what you started? Do you see what you started by engaging in the Pokemon Wars? Now we got people trying to talk about freaking that other game. No, we're not talking about that game. But anyway, Ryan,
yeah.
Visions, buddy. So, in terms of what you've seen so far from the National Commander League, what kind of play are you expecting at your event on Saturday? I mean, there have been some pretty intense decks. Obviously, there have been some reasons for us to ban some things. But other than that, in terms of the play you've seen, are you expecting funsies and lots of laughter and some good enjoyment? What are you expecting to see on Saturday?
At our store, we pride ourselves in not having any saltiness or whatever. We're all friends. We're a very tight-knit community. So we expect laughs and everything, and everybody who comes to our store should expect that as well. We're a very light-hearted group. We have the rule 0 conversation is very big in our group. We ask people what your decks are, how do you feel about your deck, how strong is it, and then we can gauge what level we're on. So it's very important for us for rule 0, and we're a bunch of happy-go-lucky people, so no saltiness allowed in our store.
So there's like a salt trap at the entrance.
Exactly. Go take your salt to the nearest tuck shop to the left. There's no saltiness in our store. Exactly.
So Scarpod wants to know, so no Yu-Gi-Oh players, but you see, I can't even say the word. I say it and my tongue goes all like so none of those players basically. But how many times does a judge get called on the average night? I'm not sure, dude. I watched some Yu-Gi-Oh players the other night at Stone Dragon, and I'm still more convinced than ever that
Yu-Gi-Oh goes as follows: you play a card, and then you make up stuff about what that card does for the next half hour.
Yeah, it's a hectic game. I played Yu-Gi-Oh in my youth, and it's like solitaire simulator.
Solitaire simulator. Oh dear, well, it's like playing stacks.
No, it's not like playing. It's like watching two combo players like playing their own game for like an hour straight, and then you're just like, wow, that was very engaging and fun. Said no one ever.
So much of fun. So much of the fun.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. So now, tell me, if you said that you were going to play Minotaurs this weekend, are you know, Ryan, you want to win, right?
Yeah, I want to win, but I mean, they're Minotaurs. They're like my little babies. They're like my. I'll just put some combos in them. Like all the combos listed in Rakdos, I'll just put them in this like it's Minotaurs in front and Party at the back.
I see. And
Exactly.
and there are some new Minotaurs that you
Yeah,
are able to use because
Infinity.
well, not even Infinity. Brothers War will be legal by next Saturday.
Yeah.
So all of the Brothers War cards that you're going to be stacking up with and racking up with from your pre-releases this past weekend, and from whatever singles everybody's planning to purchase or sealed product they're planning to purchase this coming week, Friday, Brothers War is legal in Commander and it is legal in Standard and etc, etc, etc. Which means that if you've got Brothers War cards that you want to slot into your decks, they will be legal to play at the regional.
Yeah, go for it. Bring all those Minotaurs to Poch though. I need them really, really. I do.
If
Not a problem.
if I find a couple, I'll bring them up for you.
I mean, yeah. Please, even like 5 mana 4/3s. That's my bread and butter there. That's where like Minotaur power creep is. So, yeah, for sure. I mean, if you want to bring your disgusting Urza decks, please do. Just know we're gonna slap some artifact hate.
Slap some artifact hate. Oh wow! Hey, listen, that actually might be a thing now with Brothers War being legal for next week Saturday. There might be some big time artifacts decks coming out, so we'll have to keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, bring your shatters, your Vandal Blasts,
Vandal Blast. I love me some Vandal Blast.
your Disenchants.
And
Bring them
Disenchant
all.
has just been reprinted because they know it's going to be a
Exactly.
thing.
You can get Disenchant for like 5 cents now. Bring it, put it in your commander deck. There's gonna be artifact decks.
There will be things for you to blow up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, they definitely will be. So absolutely. Brothers War cards, totally legal for next week, Saturday and Sunday, and obviously going forward until whenever. But just so everybody knows, because there were some questions around whether or not those cards would be allowed to be added to decks for the regionals coming up this weekend. And the answer is yes. Yes, 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 yes. Other than that, I'm not sure what else there is to say. I think we've covered everything. We said it's happening in Poch. I'm going to be there. There's a whole bunch of people that I know that are coming up from Joburg to Poch to come and join the party.
Yeah.
Ryan, you're going to be there with all your peeps. And,
Yes, for sure.
And we're gonna make a go of it and see what we can get out of it. Keep in mind though, if you come and play at the regional, it still counts towards your league table points for the National Commander League. Because don't forget that at the end of all of this, at the final, we're gonna have multiple winners. So at the final, there will be winners on the day for EDH and CDH, and there will be the overall National League winners announced on the day of the final, or maybe not on the day of the final because you'd have to go work out points and stuff, but there will be two winners in each group, one for the actual day, so you won the day, that's great, and then one that says you won the league, you are the best player in the league, etc, etc, etc. So you still got a shot to earn those points by coming through and playing in the different regionals. Yeah, keep that in mind. And if you haven't played at a different store from your home store before, you will get that bonus point for coming up to Poch and playing in Poch. So keep that in mind.
Yeah, come on through.
Yeah, come on through to Poch. Let's make a party in Poch. Party in Poch. Nocturnal Night says a Rakdos party, don't stop.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear.
I'm a fan. I'm a Rakdos fan. It's all good. But that's, I think, pretty much what we wanted to get across to everybody this evening. It's not going to be wasn't ever going to be a long show tonight. I think it was just going to be a case of regionals are happening. There's some really cool prize support. If you're not doing anything on Saturday or Sunday, Saturday, if you can get to Potch, come through to Potch. What time are we starting, Ryan?
We're starting nice and early at 8. Because we need to get all the rounds in that we can possibly get in. Are you not an early riser, Crispin?
Dude, I'm in Centurion.
Yeah, in Potch we
and I
start
want to go to Potch.
We start the early.
I'd be okay with 9.
No, like to accommodate all the Joburg people, we'll start at 9. Because I mean, obviously in Potch you just walk like 5 minutes and then you're at the store. Because that's everything in Potch is close to each other.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
No, we'll start at the shop 9. Make sure to set your clock.
Is that 9 for starting to play or 9 for registration?
9 to start to play, because you can pre-register. I'll send all the details to the groups,
Okay.
the Joburg group, so everybody can pre-register and everything.
Okay.
So we have no problem that day just to start playing and get our game on.
All right. So starting at 9 o'clock. Conscript says so 10 a.m. then.
No. We're starting at 9. Everybody can pre-register.
Cool. We'll have to chat
Tables
to
will-
people and find out who's going to carpool and who's doing all the driving.
Yeah, we'll tell everybody. Petrol's expensive. It's going up in December, so fill up your cars and your jerry
Again.
cans.
Anyway, so yeah, there's an invitation. Those of you, if anyone wants to go through from Centurion, I will be going through. Happy to carpool. If you need anything, you know how to get hold of me. DM me, and we'll make a plan to get through to Potch. But that's what's going to be going down. So Potch starting at 9 a.m. We will put that out into the groups so that everybody
Yes.
knows, because most people are used to sort of a 10 a.m. start. So now you're scaring people. I don't know how many people are going to want to do it.
I mean, in Potch, it's the we're in the Blastland. We're at the everybody is on the farm. You get early start.
Yeah, you see, that we don't.
I mean,
It's all good. 9 a.m. we kick off at the regional in Potch for the EGG Unplug Yourself National Commander League Regional. The first of those regionals will be kicking off at 9 a.m. Saturday morning in Potch at Protea Bookstore. So those of you who are going, come on through. If you need a ride from Centurion, let me know. We can make a plan and get that sorted. Anybody else who's going through, I would suggest that you carpool with as many people as you can to cut down on costs for everybody. Do places even open before 10 a.m. anywhere, says Conscript.
yes, in Potch. They
Nocturnal,
don't close.
Nocturnal Night says if it were Pauper, it would be a 9 a.m. start, but actually 10.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Okay. So that's what's going down. Again, I want to say again a big thank you to the stores that have taken part so far in the National Commander League, to the players who've stepped up and actually joined the league. We've got over almost 200 players across the EDH and CDH league, which blows my mind. I think it's absolutely phenomenal, and I can't say thank you enough for everybody taking part in this first attempt at doing something like this, and I can guarantee you that next year will be better. Nocturnal Nut says they wake up with the chickens in Potch, Conscript. But then you're awake at like 2 or 3 or something. Isn't that when chickens wake up? When do chickens wake up?
Excuse me?
When do chickens wake up?
When the chickens, no, the chicken in our plot wakes up at 5 a.m. and then I scream internally till like 7, and then I wake up.
I see. Okay, you have that internal monologue scream.
Exactly. It's like it's a like a daily meme for me. It's like internal screaming, and then I start with my day.
Conscript says you better have lacquer coffee available then.
I will. Well, there's a lot of coffee shops on the Bult where the event is taking place. So there's a lot of place to eat. Quickly get a sami before you start your day. A lot of lacquer sami places and a lot of coffee places, so you can get your coffee nice and early.
There you go. There you have it. Nice coffee, nice and early. We will bribe Conscript with coffee. That we will do.
There we go. So they're already open at 8. So
Well, you see, all sorted. We'll just get there,
get some coffee, do the things.
There we go. Unless it's load shedding, then you might struggle a bit. But we'll see.
Can students afford coffee, says Nocturnal Nights?
They can. I mean, if they can afford alcohol, I'm sure a coffee won't hurt their budget much.
Every now and then, I suppose a shot of coffee doesn't go too badly with the shot of tequila, right?
Yeah, well, even put a shot in coffee and tequila in the same thing, then you just get your fair share for the day.
Okay, so now Conscript goes and asks me a question. He says, which commanders are banned? Okay, so the following commanders are banned in EDH.
All the bad ones. The ones that have blackened them, probably.
Hey, don't. One of your peeps is in here, Ryan.
I'm sorry, Sisse. Sisse did nothing wrong. She's a martyr for somebody else's crime.
Good evening, legendary Liliana. Thank you for joining us. Okay, Conscript, to answer your question, the following commanders are banned in EGG EDH events, not CEDH. Corvold, Fakehurst King, Kenrith the Returned King, Captain Sisse, and Kirik, son of Yorgmoth. Those 4 commanders are banned in our EDH events. I hope that clears things up.
It's all the regal people. It's like 2 kings, a captain, and some random bro who's probably a Phyrexian.
Okay, so Conscript's swearing at me in chat.
Oh no.
I can't have that. I have a new toy that I'm going to be playing with on our incredible Elgato StreamdeckXL, the next stream we do. I have an audio thing that does voice stuff and can bleep people out.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
So if people start cursing and shouting.
If they start cussing, we can have like, hey, you said beep and beep and beep beep and beep. It could be a fun show. You know?
Yeah.
Anyways, I think that's, like I said, pretty much it. There's not much else we want to sort of get into about what's going on right now. This is sort of winding down towards the end of the year. But for us, anyway, next year is going to be huge. I can tell you that now. We've got so many plans in the works. Got a lot of chatting to do with a lot of different people, a lot of sponsors to get on board for stuff. We're hoping to get in one more arena tournament from EGG for 2022 for Nick Fury's sake. But I'll keep you updated on that. We're trying to work on some prize support, but it's kind of too close to the end of the year for a lot of people, I think, to put out too much stuff. But we'll see how it goes, and we'll keep everybody updated. For now, the coolest thing that's going down is the National Commander League, and the regionals are here. They are here. They will be here this weekend. So, Saturday in Potch, Sunday at the Warren in Somerset West. Keep an eye out for both of those. Like I said, there will be 4 players who are qualified, get in for free. Everybody else can buy a ticket. Just get a ticket. $160 gets you in, gets you a chance at some of those awesome prizes. Also gets you a chance at a free seat at the final. So, hey, that can't hurt either. But until then, Ryan, anything else you want to add? Anything else you want to let people know about that they should know coming to Potch? Do we need a passport?
No, they don't need a passport. They can just... entrance is 1 bottle of Richelieu. There's General the Potch rule. And... have fun, guys. I'm keen to see you.
I'm bringing stuff that's like worth way more than 1 bottle of Richelieu, so I think I'm exempt from the Richelieu thing.
True. Well, they'll probably let you pass through the border. You'll never know.
I'll let them know. I'll tell them you sent me.
Yeah, that's true.
And that'll work. But until then, Wednesday night, Command This is happening. As far as I know, we have Visions to Insanity. Of obviously Ryan Uren right here.
It's me.
And then there is Run Rabbit and myself, and Raven Soul rejoins us. Ty is back in the pod. So that's going to be fun. Oh, Conscript says the Richelieu is to get you to Potch. Then there's an event entry.
Yes. That's very true.
Okay, cool. So come check us out on Wednesday night. I will have my new gadget here on our incredible Elgato that is sponsored to us by Nexus Media, who also sponsor our incredible Logitech Brio cameras that we use for streaming
command this and other streaming events. They're absolutely amazing, and big ups to them. But again, a huge shout out to our partners, Unplug Yourself, for the incredible support that they've thrown behind the National Commander League. It means a great deal to us here at Easy Gaming Group that they think that we're good enough to send as much stuff as they have, because they really have sent a crap ton. And when you see the list for the finals, I think it's going to blow your mind. I'll give you a hint. Let's just put it this way. Between first place EDH and CDH for the final, you're looking at about, just from our input as EGG and Unplug Yourself, about $8,000. So,
Dis 'n paar bokke daai.
yeah, no, it's not a small amount of prizes at the final, that's for sure. But anyway, on that note, Ryan, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for telling me all about Potch. I've been there once or twice, I think. And I look forward to seeing you on Saturday. Like I said, if anybody needs to carpool from Centurion, DM me. You know how to get hold of me. We can make a plan to get there bright and early. 9 a.m. is kickoff time at Protea Potch for the regional. But that's pretty much that. And to all of you who watched and to all of you who listened, I'll quickly convert this into another video and stick it out on YouTube. You can tell your friends, tell your family, tell them that it's out there. They can go check it out, get all the information they need about what's going down this weekend at Protea Potch and at the Warren on Sunday down in the Cape. So until we meet on the battlefield, how long is the drive? It's like a 2-hour drive?
It's like an hour 50 minutes
Yeah, it's like a 2-hour drive.
from Joburg.
Yeah, so for me it'll be a little bit longer, but I don't mind so much. Yeah, anyway, it's like a 2-hour drive, and it's not a bad drive actually. Pretty straight.
No, not bad.
Go to Potch.
Just watch out for the potholes. We've been having a problem with them with all the rains.
I'm sure there will be some nasty ones, but yeah, it's really not a bad drive. So I think if you can get there, you should get there. It's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. Until we speak again, we'll see you guys, all y'all, on the battlefield, either on Wednesday night or on Saturday at the regional in Potch. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope to see you Saturday. Peace and love. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Bye.
Cheers, guys.